Hello everyone, and I hope you guys enjoy your evening, and I hope you guys enjoying the weather too as well. And today's speech will be very break up in three sessions. First, I'll talk about who am I, and what are my goals for student association, and what are my leadership experience. So I'll start with who I am. Um, for those who don't know me, my name is Ali Kaba, and that's why I came up with that party, AK. So, and I often refer to myself as a U.S. born black immigrant. This is because I grew up in two different worlds. At the age of 1995, I was born in New York City, and at the age of 5, my parent and my parents sent me and my brother to West Africa, to the beloved country named Ivory Coast, where I have lived there for, t- uh, for 10 years. My stay there was, I acquired so much knowledge, and I came to a realization about how did, like how bureaucracy actually work, such as like how elected officials often use divide and rule conquer and to achieve the political goals, and passing some discriminatory laws, and practice on unethical and moral values. And coming here too, that I face with this, I see the similar problem, like such as police brutality in the cities, and broken justice system, and all this led me to major in political science. I feel like if I'm being there, I would do a great job, because that's being as a young man, being as a young kid grew up in Ivory Coast. I seen the wrong policy being implemented, and then how it was affecting my community, because they migrate there from there. And my story not only relate to a global citizen, but also relate to Americans and also immigrants, because I came here, I didn't know how to speak English. I had to start everything all the way back in 2011. So this is enough about myself now. So I'll start talking about the policy that I stand for. If I get elected, this is two things that I'm trying to implement, okay? I'm trying to implement something called the club hours. Club hours, I'm a transfer student, so I came from a school. We had club hours is basically is a thing. It's a specific time in the school daytime where there will be no class, and students will engage like in the club activity and stuff. Because I feel like we're paying all these mandatory fees at the end of the day, but we don't have time to get engaged to actually like, I'm looking for the better word, to actually uh, lack of better word, like we don't have time to actually kind of see, I'm kind of a bit nervous then, which is bad. Okay, I'm gonna just reset it again. Basically, it's a specific hours in the school daytime that basically there will be no class for students, and students will have time to engage in club activities, and that's why it will provide an incentive for events player for club, or to plan events within those time, you know. And I feel like that's important because we pay mandatory fees, and it only makes sense for us to provide those times so students can really engage in those activities. And this thing is not only being applying, it didn't only apply to to my old school, it also applied to many university or community schools. And my second thing that I'm trying to introduce is that it's something called the Transparency Act. Basically, I read the Constitution, so I know what it expect of what is expect of me. So I know that if I get elected, I will become the chair of finance committee. So my goal is that I will Basically, I will be really in touch with the every secretary of every club, and I'll make sure if I see any suspicious activities going on, I'll use my power of audit to make sure to know what exactly is to know where exactly the money is being spent at, and I guess I'm done.
So, as a transfer student, how have you educated yourself on what it's like to be a UB student?
Uh, I'm actually right now I'm a part of student assembly, so I know what is it. They introduced a new policy about the food
Meal,
the food stuff,
meal
so they
plan.
kind of change the hours to make sure it could be flexible for students. And to that body, so I got to learn about a lot of issues about what is going on around the campus. And this is not my first time doing this too. I've been part of student government from my old college. I was a senator. I was elected by the students. So it's not something new for me. I've been doing this because of passion. It's not really about the position. Next.
You said you wanted to observe other clubs and make sure that they're not spending the money incorrectly or abusing it.
Yeah, I will update. Like I said, the power to update, basically.
Can you just kind of break down the detail on how you plan to, if you plan on specifically overseeing each individual club, or if you have?
If I read the Constitution correctly, right? If I read it correctly, is that I know there will be a committee, and I will be the chair of it if get elected. Because I want to emphasize on that. I will make sure that any member of that committee will be. I will assign them for each club. So basically, I will sometimes audit like a monthly report for each like from specific club to see where they spend the money at. You know. I hope I answer your question.
Can you speak more to the benefits of having those club hours and that you've had at other schools, and also how
Okay,
you go about trying to get them?
The benefits of it is that when you look at the attendance rate, basically from because I'm part of you know me, I'm part of this student Muslim association, so the attendance rate is very low, you know, and I feel really bad, and I feel like we all pay this mandatory fee, we all deserve the time to really get best out of that mandatory fee, basically. So that office hours will increase on the attendance rates from the student, as well. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that like in reality, not every student will go there, but it will also give time for the student to engage in social activities. You know, like, it can't be all about schoolwork at the end of the day.